Hi everyone, happy Friday. I hope you're all healthy and safe. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the university's ongoing commitment to diversity and inclusion. As many of you know, we've done a lot of work in this area over the past year. Last fall, we announced we were creating an official Office of Diversity and Inclusion. The office is located in Blackwell Hall in the center of our campus, and it includes the Center for Equity, Justice, and Inclusion, Cultural Affairs, and Multicultural Student Services. We also said we would hire a new Chief Diversity Officer, which we successfully did last month. Today, I'm pleased to have our new CDO, Ms. Joan Williams, with me. Joan has agreed to take on this important role, and today she's joining us via Zoom from her home in Alabama. Joan, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. White. I'm excited to be joining the Salisbury University family and the greater Salisbury community.
That's great. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I have worked in higher education for almost 20 years now. I have been dedicated about half of that time to working in diversity, equity, and inclusion. I was most recently, as you know, the director for the Office of Diversity and Institutional Equity at my previous school. There, I led our campus strategic diversity efforts. I am also married. I have 2 children, and I love working in the community and serving others.
Well, we are just delighted to have you here. Thank you. I have a few more questions for you, if you don't mind. First of all, what particularly interested you in the position here at Salisbury University?
Yes, I first observed a very strong foundation and commitment to advancing inclusive excellence, and that was very important to me. Secondly, SU goals, as I observed, really aligned with my experience. And thirdly, Salisbury is very similar in size and demographics to my previous institution. So all of those three really made this a very appealing opportunity to pursue.
What are some of your past experiences that you think people at Salisbury would be interested to know about?
Yes, well, I hope people will find it interesting to know that I have some broad experience engaging the broader community, including our alumni. I have also been successful in developing engaging and interactive educational opportunities for campuses. And I've also been successful in partnering with those in the community to develop interfaith initiatives at my previous institution. And I hope they might find it interesting to know that I have held the highest leadership role in my state diversity officer organization, where I was also recognized for my diversity leadership.
That's great. Well, Joan, I think you know that I believe it's really important that diversity education occurs both in and out of the classroom. Aside from some of the programming that you're planning to do, tell us a little bit about how you plan to work with the faculty around diversity in the curriculum.
Yes, diversity and inclusion is an integral part of providing an excellent educational experience for our students. You know, preparing them to work in a global workforce is imperative. So I plan to work with the faculty and provost to provide enhanced opportunities to learn the best practice strategies for our faculty to understand how to infuse diversity into their courses, how to develop inclusive teaching strategies, and strategies to create inclusive classrooms.
Well, you are starting your role at a very unique time on our campus. Tell us about some of your short-term goals as you work from your home in Alabama and some of your longer-term goals here at Salisbury.
You are right, Dr. White. These are unprecedented and challenging times for our faculty, staff, and students. So, one of the first things that I want to do is I want to understand those experiences of our campus community through all of this. And so, my very first goal is to do a listening tour for our campus constituents. I also want to talk with our students as well. They are part of that category. I also want to talk with external stakeholders. My second goal is to develop the new Center for Equity, Justice, and Inclusion. I want to help develop that into a safe space and a resource to support our campus community. I believe that it can assist in creating an inclusive campus that provides a better sense of belonging for everyone. And my third goal for short term is to expand our professional development opportunities on campus. As it relates to my long-term goals, we will be collaborating with our campus stakeholders to develop and implement our new strategic diversity plan. And also, I'll be working to expand our diversity, faculty recruitment, and retention strategies.
Well, very good. Thanks for talking a little bit about your new job, and we look very forward to having you here officially on campus soon.
Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to it. Bye-bye. Take care.
I hope that our entire community will join me in welcoming Joan and supporting her in our mission to make SU a welcoming and inclusive campus well into the future. There are going to be some exciting changes happening for the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, especially with regard to expanded uses of space in Blackwell Hall. We can't wait until we're all back on campus and Joan is here with us to show and tell you more. All of these efforts are important to give our students a variety of experiences as we are preparing them to be citizens of the world. We all have a little bit to learn from each other, especially right now. Thank you all for joining me this week.